In today's reading, Philippians 2, verse 5 to 11, as the name of Jesus, every knee should bow in heaven and on earth and under the earth. A reading from the Philippians 2, verses 5 to 11. So, yun po ang good news tonight. Whiskey Pop. So, as you all know, katatapos ko lang nitong nitong P47D Thunderbolt. The fastest plane in World War II and the best fighter escort in World War II. Kasi ito, as you all know, mga Whiskey Pops, if you have read your war history, itong aircraft na ito is one of the fastest, if not the fastest airplane during World War II. At ang makina nito napakalaki. It has a large engine built around the cowl here. And the cockpit, the exhaust from the engine comes here at the rear. So meron siyang dito, meron siyang intercooler, may turbo. The hot air passes here and exits here. Dito yung pinakatambucho niya, mga Whiskey Pops. Dito sa ilalim. Ito. Akala natin dito ang exhaust, pero actually the exhaust is here. Kasi naka-intercooler siya. Malaki kasi makina ito. It has a large engine which displays a lot of power. So the air passes here inside the fuselage and exits here after passing through the carburetors. It passes here. So this is also the exhaust port, but this is the final exhaust here. There are also exhaust port here, but after passing the turbocharger, it exits here. Meron siyang intercooler, mga Whiskey Pops. So ito mga array ng kanyang mga missiles. Yan. Tsaka yung bombs. Exocet missiles. This is air-to-ground missiles. Carrying also bombs. A 500-pound bomb. 2 500-pound bomb. And 8 missiles, air-to-ground missiles. So yun, that's it. Ganyan, that's how versatile this aircraft is during World War II. In fact, it can outsmart Stuka dive bombers and all Messerschmitt aircraft from the Luftwaffe in dogfights. It excels the best fighter jet and fighter escort during World War II. This plane was used in Europe in the invasion, during the invasion of Normandy in World War II. That's why we can see here the evidence of the these are called invasion stripes. These markings here are invasion stripes. It was used in the Battle of Normandy. So when not in Normandy, when they were used to escort bombers, long-range bombers like the B-17 and the B-29 Stratofortress. These planes, since they were very fast and they were very maneuverable, they were used to escort these bombers, heavy bombers. Something like that. But in the end, since this was this consumes a lot of gasoline because of its large engine, it cannot go all the way from base to Germany escorting the bombers. No, it could not escort it that far because of the limitation of fuel in its tanks. Kaya ginagawa nito, when they reach a certain what you call this area in Germany, during the bombing run, they turn around and go back to base because these were running low on fuel. It could not go along with the bombers in long haul flights, so they had to go back early, and this was the time that these Luftwaffe Messerschmitts and Bf-109s attacked them, but still they won almost every battle, almost all aerial battles in Europe. So this is a very good plane. If you can see here the fuselage, the engine cowling is large, is so big. If you stand right next to this engine is so big. That's why it looks like a fat pig, because of this stout cowling fuselage. Okay, so this was the later version of the P47 Thunderbolt because of this bubble top. In the introduction of bubble top in place of the cage type canopy, the year was around 1945. So this was this was made in the later years of the war because of its aerodynamic canopy. Okay, so yun, the P47D Thunderbolt, the best plane during World War II. So yung mga Whiskey Pups, sana na-share ko sa inyo ang part ng history ng war by sharing to you some of my knowledge about aircraft during the war. So I hope you enjoyed watching this short video at sana may natutunan kayo. You've learned something. Whiskey Pups, thank you very much for subscribing. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button on the right side of your screen and hit the bell icon. And after hitting the bell icon, click all so that all my videos that I upload will be instantly transmitted to your cell phones. Okay, you will immediately be notified by hitting the all button para magkasama-sama tayo sa mga vlog natin, mga Whiskey Pups. Press nyo lang yung icon na subscribe, then yung bell icon, all. Press all. That's it. Yun. Salamat po sa mga nag-subscribe, mga Whiskey Pups. Thank you for all who subscribed, and please subscribe, and thank you for your support. Malapit na ang Pasko, mga Whiskey Pups. I wish you all an advance Merry Christmas. Lapit na. Bye-bye. Good night.